What's going on? It's Justeeni here. I've got another fun FFA moment. I decided, Illyrian Archipelago FFA, because why would I do something normal? But I thought this would make for pretty interesting settings, and I think it did. I thought this game was pretty cool. So, yeah, let's get right into things. Kind of explain a bit what makes Illyrian Archipelago so interesting. So you kind of play it like a normal tribe at first, but instead of having giants, you have dragons. There is also polytars and sanctuaries, which can do some stuff sometimes. I don't know, you kind of wait and see. Right now, kind of normal things, just opening as usual. And everyone's kind of spawned in their own quadrants, as you'll see with this. So we've got the Western Illyrian here. Meet them, get some meeting stars, very nice. So I just want to get a lot of vision, see what's going on so I can make some very informed decisions, because diplomacy is the name of the game in FFAs. That will be the most important thing. But for now, just doing my port connections. I've studied up, I know how to do it correctly. We see the Eastern Illyrian doing really well in expansion. Expanding over here. Getting another upgrade. More units to expand more. And the Southern Illyrian, we can see down here. I'm able to get some nice meeting stars. Expand some more. Get org strategy. Now I just send peace to everyone, so everyone gets to meet me if they haven't already. And everyone's most likely going to accept peace, because it's an FFA. Why wouldn't you accept peace? And we see immediately Park of Fortune down here. Pretty concerning. I mean, score-wise, I'm actually not doing that well. I'm in 3rd place. But luckily, everyone's going to be best friends with me. So I can kind of just chillax. And it looks like these Illyrian are kind of fighting. The Southern and the Eastern. You've got the Scouts and the Rammers here. And then we also see a pretty scary border growth with farming in the Western Illyrian. But I'm just continuing to expand to do my thing. I go Diplo. And I see, yeah, level 5 city is pretty scary. So I give the embassy to the Eastern Illyrian. And this will be important later. Again, a lot of this game is going to be diplomacy. You're going to see that this battle here is very important. And yeah, we can see egg there. Another egg. Now, normally an egg push is not very good compared to a giant push. This is no exception, but it's kind of a must here. And we see an egg here. I still don't have my egg, actually, but I'm about to, because I will, first off, get this Explorer, see where it goes. I'm trying to get as much vision as I can. Again, I want to see what the Southern Illyrian is doing. I get a workshop there because I'm going to be able to grab all the lighthouses eventually. And now Grand Bazaar is what gets me my egg. I'm the last to get it. But I'm still doing pretty well because I'm actually doing really well score-wise. I'm the only person with 6 cities and nobody is attacking me. More violence there. Spending lots of stars and rammers, and now Baby Dragon already. Lots of fighting there, but again, this Eastern Illyrian does have the embassy. Southern Illyrian does not. Also, the Western Illyrian has an embassy. Again, I've intentionally left out the Southern Illyrian with the embassy. Because if I do give them the embassy, I worry that they might become too strong. But now, more fighting here. The city is under a ton of pressure. This city is under pressure as well. But luckily able to unsiege there. Just barely. Barely take care of this. And Western Illyrian. Luckily not really bothering too much. I will say Western Illyrian was dealing with a lot of time pressure the whole time. So you'll see them make a few misplays. They had navigation now. Now I have another city that I managed to sneak here. and now I go explore. I kind of did some funneling so I could get the lighthouse all the way there. Otherwise, no way I would have been able to reach that unless I like landed here, put a unit into that port, which, yeah, that's quite a stretch. So yeah, luckily the other lighthouses you can see are not a stretch. I'm about to get into this port because I'm allies, and then I'm about to get this lighthouse pretty easily as well. But again, you can see this fight. This is the important thing. Western Illyrian, we don't really care about too much. They're doing a little bit of fighting. Yeah, but we're kind of like nice and secure here with the vet swords and whatnot. Now I just go grab final lighthouse, do some connections, 2 ports to save the monument. Then I go city wall just in case, and city wall just in case. So now if Western Illyrian even thinks about breaking peace, it's not going to work out. I go for city wall here because why not? Probably better to go resources there, but eh. It doesn't matter too much. Like, yeah. I mean, the wall doesn't actually do a lot here, so. But yeah, this is looking very, very concerning because now fully grown dragon. There is a baby dragon here on defense, but it won't grow to fire dragon for a while. Rammers, though, with the scouts, able to help hold things just a bit. But this northern city might fall soon. I pick up more starfish because I'm the only person with nav here. I go ramming, and then I place my rammers in a pretty suspicious spot and then break peace. So this is important again. I'm trying to like control this entire game. Like the puppet master here, and everyone is just supposed to do what I tell them to do. So why am I doing this? Breaking peace right now. The reason why is because, well, the pink Illyrian can't attack me. That's part of how the breaking peace works. If you break peace first, you also get the first attack. But these placements are very important for zone of control. This dragon cannot help attack this city. If I did not do that, pink Illyrian would have been able to siege and most likely keep the city, no problem. And I don't really want to let that happen, so instead, I decide to break peace to prevent my Eastern ally from suffering, which might seem a little weird at first. It kind of is, but there's more to it. And you're gonna see what I mean. So now purple is able to defend a lot more easily thanks to that, and even start to counterattack. And it's really all because I broke peace. Otherwise, this northern city would have been pressured like crazy, but instead, like, it's not pressured at all. But now I start attacking. I do a nice sequence here, able to get the siege off. I get the starfish there. Again, I've stolen like all the starfish on the map, and now I have some cloaks here. Very interesting. I've got a cloak already here that I didn't point out earlier, and then I send peace to the pink Illyrian, and this was actually the plan, to send peace right back, but I wouldn't expect them to accept peace, so that's why I decided to siege the city, kind of holding the pink Illyrian hostage. Do you want to fight this 1v2? I'm already attacking you and threatening the city. If you accept peace right now, I can't take the city, and I can't even break peace with you, because otherwise I'd lose this sieging unit. So it's kind of forcing pink Illyrian to accept peace, but why would I want that? Well, the reason why is because purple Illyrian's starting to turn the tides already, which I would expect to happen after I sweeped a bunch of units. But ultimately in this game, I want to be betraying either the Western Illyrian or the Eastern Illyrian. It does not make sense for me to team up against the Southern Illyrian. They're so far away. If I am trying to attack them, then this Eastern Illyrian will benefit more from that. Whereas if I just betray this Eastern Illyrian, I'm getting all these villages. So in the long run, I want to be attacking these cities. So I don't actually want to be enemies with pink Illyrian, but I wanted to stop them from taking this city because I want that city instead. So they accept peace because they're kind of forced into it. They get the push off, and they use their fire dragon to defend, and the baby dragon as well. Now the siege happens though. Very unfortunate. They probably shouldn't have even done the egg push. Just kept my sword there so then purple Illyrian can't attack. I guess they lose like the start return from the siege, but but I'd rather not lose an egg. Now, even the Western Illyrian joining in with the baby dragons and whatnot. But now I'm walking in, and you can kind of see this is basically phase 3 of the plan now. Now, the ultimate goal, I break peace with Purple Illyrian, and they are completely screwed. I have cloaks ready, and because I get the first strike, there's nothing that they can do. I've got this dragon which just grew up, and all these units from all angles able to attack, and most importantly their weak points like here and here. So this is kind of this is really good for me. Now, because nobody else has diplomacy, because they've been either focusing on comedic levels of greed or fighting each other, I've been able to control this entire game basically, and now it all kind of comes into fruition here with this one massive attack. Dragon goes here, siege, bunch of stuff there, siege with the defender. So we have this triple siege and income denial. So you're only making 6 star per turn, and you're getting sieged thrice with only a handful of units to do anything, and you cannot stop the cloak chain either. Purple Illyrian is completely toast. I go for the border growth. I was planning on doing this for ages because sanctuary spots. I thought that this game would involve a lot more diplomacy and peace, so then we'd all have embassies and the game would draw on for much longer, but because I was the only person that got diplomacy, we never got to that point. The game is effectively over at this point because Pink Illyrian's not gonna betray me right now. They're fighting their own fight. The Western Illyrian also not really doing much, not that they can really do much, in fact, yeah, Southern Illyrian just resigns, then the Eastern Illyrian resigns, so it's just the Western Illyrian who decides it's in their best interest to attack the Southern Illyrian and not me. Even though I'm about to win the game. Now with the cloak, attack there. I just make a bunch of bombers, make my sinks, and it's just kind of over from this point. I take a ton of cities. Very cool. Another siege. And yeah, I'm going to be able to take everything. I break peace immediately, so then I get the first attack once again. And yeah, basically the moral of the story is diplomacy is super important. I was able to effectively control the entire game. I was able to manipulate this entire battle to make sure everything went my way when the Eastern and Southern Illyrian were fighting. And I had peace with the Western Illyrian the whole time, so they weren't even relevant this whole game. If I didn't have peace with them, they probably would have started attacking me. But I basically got to decide how everything went, and as a result, I'm able to get a very clean advantage. Plus the embassies that I was getting gave me an eco advantage, so like I just had so much going for me. I was easily the scariest and strongest player, but yet nobody really paid attention to me. And yeah, not really much to be done. I'm just cleaning up. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty interesting game. I was hoping it would go a little later, because I think the late game on Archipelago with Illyrian is actually pretty interesting, with how you can use dragons and poly pushing, and even occasional knights and bridges. If you can afford that, you can get some really, really neat stuff. Like the map kind of allows for that. We didn't really see it this time. Maybe if I get another Illyrian Archipelago game, and everyone does decide to go diplomacy, as you should, maybe we could see that. But I thought this game was pretty cool. It really shows the power of diplomacy, why everyone always does it, because if you don't, then things end up going very bad for you. You'll get thrown under the bus, you'll fall behind. In this case, everyone fell behind, and I was easily able to take the lead and kind of have everything go my way. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.